What's up, everybody? It's been a little bit since I made a video. Got a kind of cool little new toy today. It's a Smith&Wesson 16-inch expandable baton. Pretty nice. Fits in the hand really well. It's got a really good rubberized grip on here. Be pretty tough to get this out of somebody's hand. Came with this holster here, or sheath if you prefer, but I don't know, I'm not really crazy about this thing. The sheath, that is. It kind of likes to stick in there a little bit. You know, it's the retention on it is a little tight. But other than that, it's pretty good. The sheath is kind of the only thing so far that I'm not crazy about. If you pull off that cap there, you can see those little prongs. That is to adjust your retention of, expanding it and collapsing it, how difficult it is to expand it or collapse it. If you spread these, it will make it more difficult. If you pinch them in, it'll be less difficult. I kind of have them pulled out a little bit just because the retention on here when I first got it, it was a little loose. A lot of people have trouble getting these to go back in, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later. But for me it was pretty easy. Like, I could actually just take my hand, and if I just pushed, it would actually collapse, which is not very ideal if you're trying to do like a jabbing strike or something like that. So yeah, let me expand it out for you. Hopefully you guys can see that. 16 inches long. Might not sound like much, but that's actually a pretty good extension of your reach. So 16 inches, that gives you quite a reach advantage. And it might not look like much, but this thing will definitely do some damage if you attack bony areas like the sternum, collarbone, knees, shins, things like that. And hopefully you never have to, but a skull even. So, and retention on it, like I said, is, let me try to get a good expansion here, close it up. So there you go. It's supposed to be just friction that keeps this thing open, but there we go. That time I got a good expansion on it. And then to collapse it, you just have to smack it on something hard. It's cement under this carpet here, so it works well and doesn't mar up your tip there. I'm not really too worried about that anyways, because it's just bound to happen if you're closing it on a hard surface like cement, for example. So yeah, pretty cool, and really reasonably priced for this baton too. I found this one on knifecenter.com for I think like 45 bucks all said and done, shipped and everything. So yeah, it's definitely just kind of a cool little tool to have. I'll probably keep this one in my car, just in case I gotta break my window, or if someone's reaching in my car and I gotta smack them or something. It's a neat little tool to have. So other than that, there's not really a whole lot to say about this thing, I guess. I would recommend probably looking at some like training for this, just so you know how to use it if you are thinking about getting one. And definitely check out your state laws, and make sure that you can carry this. In my state, you can carry it, but it has to be, unconcealed. You can't have it concealed on your belt or whatever. And that's another thing I don't like about this sheath also, is that it's just strange in how it fits your belt. It's a really crappy design, unless I'm hooking it to my belt wrong. But I kind of doubt it. It's just a weird design, maybe if my belt was a little bit thinner. But yeah, other than that, I just thought I would share that with you guys. Kind of a cool little thing to have. It's definitely intimidating too. If somebody whips that out, you're not gonna probably want to, pursue anything further with that person. So thank you guys for watching, and have a good one.